Hi everyone, this is Kim with Y Denton, and we're here today at Lovepacs in Denton, Texas, and I'm here with Jenny, Becca, and Nicole. So thank you all for joining us. If you don't mind telling us a little bit about your store or your place at Lovepacs and what it entails.
So right now we're in our warehouse that we have here in Denton, and this is where we pack all the food for the food insecure kids in Denton ISD.
Okay, thank you. And so this is for the food for kids in Denton ISD and the school districts. Mm-hmm. How many schools do y'all support right now?
Currently we serve 19 schools in Denton ISD, out of about 39.
Out of 39. So what is the goal here for you and your team?
To grow.
To grow. And how do you do that?
Engage the community, let more people know that we exist. We're here in Denton, getting donations from Denton, serving Denton.
Okay. And so could you tell me kind of what it looks like? Do you come in and get the food? How do you know what the schools need? How do you communicate all that?
We gather the food from the community. We have several drop-off locations all over town at different residences and businesses.
Oh, okay.
And we have a specific list of food that's nutritious and easy for kids to make, because we assume that a lot of these kids are making it on their own.
All right.
And we gather the food and we pack it all up and we send it to the schools, and the counselors, they know the students that are in need. We don't qualify the students. We don't ask for any paperwork. We just ask for a number from the counselor.
I love that.
And so the counselor then distributes it to the students that are in need.
Okay, so right now there's 19 schools that you're working with, and you have 36.
39.
39. I keep saying 36 or something. So we have 39 right now. And then it's anonymous. The counselors are the ones that know which students need the food and the extra food that they help with. Now, how do they donate? How do they donate money, their time, or food? What do you want us to do? We'll be able to help, that we can try to help you guys.
The easiest and fastest answer is to follow us on Facebook. Okay. We give you updates daily, sometimes twice daily, on online ways to donate, in-person ways to volunteer, and at-home ways to volunteer, as well as ways to donate food. We mention sales that are going on items that we collect, so that if you're like kind of sitting there waiting for a need, I try to tell you once a week, you know, hey, there's a sale on this item, we're going to be short on the next pack.
Okay, all right. And so what's your address, so they'll know, so for your website and everything to look it up?
Sure, it's Lovepacs Denton on Facebook, and it's lovepacs.org/Denton. Okay. And you can email us at, it's a hard one, denton@lovepacs.org.
And it's Lovepacs without a K.
Yes, that's the other guy. I was like, when I first looked up, it had a K. So this is interesting for me, because I, of course, love kids and education and everything else, but this is also important because we have some kids that are still in need, and I want to make sure I say this correctly. So you support the holidays,
Yes,
correct?
so we stand in the gap for the holiday breaks. The way the system is set up, a lot of these kids rely heavily on the free and reduced lunch and breakfast that they get at school.
Okay.
They don't look forward to their school breaks because they don't necessarily know where their next meal is coming from.
Right.
And we want to alleviate that concern, let them be kids, and make sure they know they can eat when school's not in. So we stand in that gap. You know, there's a big system and lots of ways that you can support food insecurity, but we saw this hole, so we decided to stand in this gap.
That's awesome. So why did y'all choose Denton, and why did y'all come this way?
Denton's an awesome community that really is so community central, and like it's like a small town, but it's a bigger town, and we help each other. And anytime there's been any kind of need, several businesses, several individuals have helped us and just spread the word. And we all live in Denton, so of course that's why we chose Denton.
Right.
But we knew that the Denton community would come through when we needed them.
Absolutely. And go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I was going to say, I think it's important to stress that we're just moms, and the rest of our team, you know, we have a larger team that supports too. We're all just moms that work and live in the community. We'd love to have some dads. We're not excluding you guys. That work and live in the community, and it's important to us to make sure that we support the community in the best way that we can. But we met through our kids' preschool in that community, and we just think it's important that, you know, we know our kids get to eat. We want to make sure their friends do too.
I appreciate that. And is there anything else that y'all want to add that I might be missing?
Volunteer.
Maybe the statistic of food insecurity? The statistic of food insecurity?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, sure. Okay. I guess another thing is a known statistic that they have studied this. North Texas Food Bank says that 1 in every 4 kids in North Texas is food insecure. That's 25%.
Wow.
It's quite a huge number. I think it's important to understand that it's not a terribly visible thing. You're not going to be able to look at a person and decide whether or not they have enough to eat that day. It's very hidden, and there's a lot of embarrassment attached, and all kinds of difficult things to get through, and that's why we don't qualify. We just want to feed our neighbors.
I love that. And also, I mean, we were just talking earlier, a lot of our teacher friends, they, before school's out or before a holiday, they're packing food for their students to take home. So it is something that we really need to look into. I really appreciate all that y'all are doing and everything that you just shared with us, because that's so important for us to keep learning. And that's what we want to do in Denton, is hopefully we'll just learn some more from each other and how to help each other. So this is Kim Redding, and I appreciate you watching Why Denton. Please stay tuned for next time. Thank you so much.